You guys, Beyonce just shook the table again. And depending on who you ask, she either delivered one of the most powerful artistic statements of her career, or she completely missed the mark. Either way, the internet is on fire. Welcome back to Fame Spills, where we dig deep into the chaos, controversy, and clout of celebrity culture. Today's hot spill? Beyonce, the national anthem, and the moment that has fans completely divided. So here's the tea. Beyonce officially kicked off her Cowboy Carter tour this week at LA's massive SoFi Stadium. The energy was electric. The visuals were stunning. And then, without warning, Queen Bey stepped out and belted the Star-Spangled Banner. Yes, the national anthem, at a Beyoncé concert in 2025. And that one moment sparked a frenzy that has not stopped brewing since. Now, if you're thinking, okay, but what's the big deal? Celebs sing the anthem all the time. You are not alone. A lot of fans saw it as a vocal power move, a flex of raw, unmatched talent. I mean, it's Beyoncé. When she sings, you listen. But while some fans stood up and applauded, others were absolutely stunned, and not in a good way. Why? Well, here's where things get complicated. Across social media, critics started sounding off almost instantly. People were saying the choice to sing the U.S. national anthem, especially right now in the current political climate, was not just awkward, but wildly tone-deaf. Just take a scroll through the Daily Mail comments. Over 800 people weighing in, many of them furious. And a lot of it boils down to timing. See, what's really igniting this firestorm is the political backdrop. Donald Trump is back in power, and to many people, that changes everything. His administration's policies have left real scars on marginalized communities, people of color, women, LGBTQ folks. So for Beyoncé, a global Black superstar known for powerful statements and pro-Black imagery, to stand on a massive stage and sing the anthem of a country that feels like it's backsliding into oppression, that was a hard pill for many fans to swallow. People didn't hold back. Comments ranged from accusing her of selling out to calling the anthem the last thing anyone wants to hear right now. One person even said, all the Black people in the crowd should have asked for a refund immediately. Another slammed her as a conservative woman in disguise, while someone else straight up called it disgusting. But here's where it gets really interesting. Because others, they saw something very different in that moment. Some fans are passionately defending Beyoncé's performance, saying everyone's missing the entire point. Yes, she sang the anthem, but then, almost seamlessly, she transitioned into her song, Freedom. And if you followed Beyoncé's career, you know that Freedom is no random track. It's an anthem of resistance, used powerfully during the George Floyd protests. The lyrics, Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose, have deep roots in the Black liberation movement. So was this actually an intentional artistic move? Was Beyoncé using the national anthem as a setup to dismantle the illusion of American freedom and pivot into a song about real freedom? According to some fans, yes. One TikToker even broke it down. The setlist moved from American Requiem to Blackbird to the anthem, and then right into Freedom. A narrative arc, a story, a bold artistic statement about being Black in America, masked in patriotism and then cracked wide open. But of course, that's assuming people actually got the message, and clearly, not everyone did. Some people are calling it performative. Others are calling it strategic. One theory that's floating around? Beyoncé did it to clap back at critics who accused her of lip-syncing during Obama's inauguration. Think about it. What better way to shut that down than to serve live vocals on one of the hardest songs to sing in front of tens of thousands of people? Petty queen vibes? Maybe, but also iconic if true. Still, the backlash is loud, and it's not just about the anthem. Some people think the whole Cowboy Carter era feels like a calculated grab at mainstream, white, conservative approval. She's trying to go country, they say, trying to act like she loves the flag and apple pie. A failed attempt to tap into a market that, according to some critics, doesn't even want her there. Meanwhile, others say this is just more proof that Beyoncé is misunderstood, that her artistry is constantly misinterpreted, especially when it challenges traditional norms. But whether you loved it or hated it, one thing's clear. Everyone is talking about it. And maybe that was the point all along. But let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Because amid all this drama, there's something else swirling. Slow ticket sales. Yes, you heard that right. Despite all the hype, all the Grammys, and all the headlines, Cowboy Carter might be slipping. Ticket resale prices have dropped hard. We're talking nosebleeds at SoFi Stadium going for $50. Some fans even scored seats for $20. That's less than a meal at McDonald's. Like, are we entering Beyoncé's flop era? Is that even possible? There are a few theories. Dynamic pricing. Gone wrong? A weak resale market? Or maybe fans are just tapped out. After years of pricey tours from Taylor Swift, Beyoncé herself, and others, people might be feeling the financial squeeze. Maybe they're choosing rent over concert tickets. Shocking, I know. Whatever the reason, it's hard to ignore the signs. And when you combine that with the national anthem controversy, the criticism of her new era, and the online division, it does kind of feel like Beyoncé is at a crossroads. Has she overplayed her hand? Or is she playing a longer game that none of us can see yet? So now I want to hear from you. Was that performance a genius political statement, or did Beyoncé completely misread the room? Was this an example of bold artistry, or was it just bad timing? And are we witnessing a dip in Beyoncé's power, or just another misunderstood chapter in a legendary career? Let me know in the comments down below. No holding back, I want to hear all of it. And if you're still riding for Queen Bey, tell us why. Or if you've jumped ship, explain what did it for you. As always, I love you guys so much, and thank you for tuning in to Fame Spills. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications, because you know we're just getting started. Until next time, stay curious and stay messy. I'll see y'all in the next one.